right, Shalom. All right, before we get started on the real quick Godspeed lesson, we want to give our praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakudash. All right, double honors to the apostles and the elders, great millstone. And peace and safety to the brothers out there pushing the word of truth and sincerity. All right, so we got a quick lesson, basically, going into the end time prophecies, which we are in at the end, according to the scriptures. All right, and that's our faith. That's what we believe in, and that's what we trust. All right, so you go ahead and
This is Matthew 24 and verse 5. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many.
Yeah, hey, that's one of the end time prophecies, all right? Dealing with false prophets. Okay, you got a lot of men that's out there that know they're Israel that's teaching a lot of false doctrines. All right, those are those false Christs that Yahweh Shai was talking about, right? Scripture say beware of them, right? And actually, it says in verse 4, let not them deceive you. All right, so we have to be aware and circumspect, and that's all part of being in the end times. All right, understanding the prophecies that we're in, and having those false deceivers, false Christ, like the scripture said, that's a part of the end time prophecy.
You said something about the verse 4. You mind if I get it right quick? Matthew 24 and 4. And Yahweh Shai answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. Going on to verse 5. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. Verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
Right. And if you go into the news, all right, which it's all in the news, man. All right, World War III, all right, Russia, all right, North Korea. You got all these other nations coming up, basically gathering themselves against America, which is Babylon the Great, according to the scriptures. All right, that's another prophecy that's being fulfilled right now as we speak. Okay.
You see what's going on in Syria?
Yep.
You know, all over there in that area. You know.
Yeah. Hey, judgment is coming to the Middle East, man. That's why the Lord calls it Valley of
Jehoshaphat.
Yeah.
Yahweh
Shaphat. That's right. Which is
Most High's judgment.
Yeah.
Most High's judgment. That's right. I was thinking of Valley of Decision.
Then you got Armageddon one.
Armageddon. Yeah, that's right.
So Armageddon, gathering up the troops.
That's what I was thinking. I always get them kind of mixed up.
Yeah, and that Hebrew, man.
Yeah, that's what? Go ahead.
See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Right. Now that's basically telling us that these are an indicator of the actual end, which will be the end of Esau's kingdom, end of Esau's rulership. All right. That's the actual end. All right. And with the end comes the beginning, like I tell you in 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. All right. It says that, roughly paraphrasing, Esau's going to be the end, and then Jacob going to be the one that followeth behind him. All right, that's the power that we're prophesying for, man, because that's our kingdom. If we be part of the elect, Lord willing,
Verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places.
Hey, we was just talking about it in the camp. There was Hawaii had over 300 earthquakes in the 24-hour period. All right, that's earthquakes in diverse places, man. All right, it said famines. They got a famine of food down there in Venezuela. All right, they got I believe the brother Parthan put it in the group chat yesterday about what was it? The water having parasites or something to that nature in it. All right, that's pestilence. All right, these are things that are being fulfilled and manifested as we speak, man. That's how we measure the time. Right, that's how we know we at the end of Esau's rulership, man. Right, and then it said kingdom against kingdom. All right, this damn devil's kingdom is divided, man. Yahweh Shai said, if the kingdom be divided, how can it stand? All right, that's another indicator of who this devil is, for one, and that's another indicator of the times that we're in.
Then it says what? Nation against nation.
Yep, nation against nation.
Jacob and Esau. Yep. Which is the so-called black people, all the way down to Issachar, the so-called Mexicans, going against this devil, and these heathens are going against this devil too.
That's right. That's right.
But continuing on, verse 8, all these are the beginning of sorrows. Verse 9, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
And that's part of that persecution that's coming too. All right? So you got a lot of men that's going to be persecuted, be put to death, all right? Be put into prisons, be put into concentration camps, maybe beheaded. All right? You got all types of persecution coming. Your family going to come against you. Actually, it's going to say that in the next verse. All right? You got family, friends, all right? Your job. You're not going to be able to get no work, which is going to lead to the damn chip. You know, which men are, if they have the spirit of the Lord with them and they're part of the elect, not going to take the chip. But that's all part of the end time prophecies. That's the point of the lesson, man. Going into the end time prophecies. Okay.
God, in verse 10, and then shall many be offended and shall destroy one another and shall hate one another.
Read that again up.
God, verse 10, and then shall many be offended and shall betray one another.
That's right.
And shall hate one another.
That's right. Hey, that's all part of the walk, man. That's all part of the putting on this garment, knowing that, you know, which is really a spiritual garment. All right, having that understanding that we're gonna be persecuted, man. We're gonna be hated for the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And that's once again going into the end time prophecies. All right, that's something that we have to push. We have to teach that. That's part of the whole role. Okay.
Continue on.
I got something for you though. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9. We'll start at verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he hath made.
And you know, only the men of the Lord see this measuring the times.
Yep.
We can't see the blood moons. We can't see the judgment on the earth, you know. And we're starting to realize through the Spirit and the water Yahweh Shai, he's giving us more and more indication of what's going on in this world, you know. And he's sending us more signs, you know. For example, 144, 1244, every single time, you know, we see these things. We see the things going on earth, and we see the signs in the heavens, man. Right. So the water Yahweh Shai too. You can continue.
Gone. It says, verse 1 again says, when thou seest part of the signs past, right? Things that we read in Matthew 24 about the wars, the famine, the pestilence, those are the signs, right? You know, the blood moons, all right, the eclipse, which happened last year in August. Was it August? I believe it was August. It was somewhere around that time last year, all right? But those are the times, and those are the signs of the times to pass, all right, that are coming to pass. All right, verse 2 says, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. All right, and that's judgment. All right, like we said, you know, going into this end time, Most High is going to judge this place, man. He's got to cleanse this wicked kingdom, man. All right, he's got to put our people back on top where we belong. Okay, because he gave us a promise. The Lord said he was going to give us. Most High made a promise to our forefathers, which that's our inheritance. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we have to come back. That's also part of the prophecies. All right. Let me read the next two verses. Verse 3 says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning, which goes into prophecies, man. All right, like the brother said, he read in Matthew about the earthquakes. Like we said, he had that 300 plus earthquakes in Hawaii in a 24-hour period, man. That's a sign of the times coming, man. Right, that's a sign of the end.
God, man, you should be gearing up because the time is at, you know, we're at the end, you know. We're at the end of the last days. You know, you should be praying, fasting, doing what you got to do to get that salvation, to earn your salvation. Because as we can see, man, the Lord ain't nothing to be played with. That's why the scriptures continually say, fear the Lord, you know.
Yep. Hey, like the brother said, you know, it's not a time to slow down. All right, it's a time to really buckle down and speed up. All right, because like your brother said, you know, we trying to get salvation, man. We don't want to be judged and tormented with the 2/3, man. Right? We want to obtain salvation the first time, not the second time. Okay? We want to be rulers in the kingdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Right? We ain't got nothing else.
Yeah, you know, that was it on that. You know, we just want to get into some prophecies, you know, on what's going on throughout the world or whatever. You know, rumors of wars, earthquakes, you know, nation going against nation, kingdom going against kingdom. You know, that goes back to what? Let the weak sound strong. They're dropping the dollar. All these things are coming to pass, which are prophecies that the Yahweh Bashim Yahushua spoke. You know, so just gear up and get ready. You know,
that's right.
So with that, we want to give our honor and glory unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bashim the conqueror, and double honor to our apostle and elder great millstone. Shalom.
Shalom.